Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to see what you need to know around this time. What's going on in your life that you need to be aware of. What are the messages for the collective? Ooh, I like this. Take back your power. Courage in the moon cycle is just a phase. Now, funny because we're going to be having the Sagittarius full moon on the 31st of May, and I am a Sagittarius, and this will be like once in the blue moon energy, right? So it is all about like power and control and taking back your kind of like lost mojo, lost motivation, or lost confidence. Okay, so this from today on up until the 31st, you are really being encouraged to put a lot of emphasis and focus on, like, you know, regaining your power, doing rituals to manifest your power back, to kind of like cut cords with anyone that kind of like try to extract your power. Extract your power is like, I see like weird visions right now, just never mind it. But yeah, we do get into situations in our life where people kind of like abuse your power or make you look like you've been abusing the power while they are manipulating the power. So I feel like this is going to be a perfect time, especially with the Sagittarius full moon, to really step back into your power. Okay, and I loved, like, a few years back there was like this this Instagram thing, like, I call back the power from all beings, entities, situations, and people. That one, oh my god, listen to that one, put it on like a repeat like 5 times, and you will absolutely get back all the power that you have been either giving away freely or forcefully. Okay, it doesn't matter. But what you need to do is truly work with the moon phases. Okay, so make like yourself like a moon water during that time. And this was absolutely not even intended to be like a full moon reading, but hey, here we are. Getting ready with the energies. Oh, like it. Goddess of beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change and fix. Now, this means that a lot of people may have been, how do I say this the best possible way? Like, a lot of people have made you look like you have a bad character, you've been a bad person, you're like the bad guy, and everything is wrong about you. Like, everything you need to fix. They create the problem, you need to fix it. And this is kind of like saying that these type of problem makers and troubleshooters around you have been disturbing your energy. And more or less, this is a message saying, like, honey, you've been already working on yourself. You are already on a spiritual triad. You know what I mean? Like, you do the inner work. You do the reflection. If you, in this past year, okay, like in the past couple of months or in last year, if you've apologized for your behavior to one person or 2, 3, I don't know. If you've done that work, then that just already means that you've already done the best you could, or you've already tried to fix everything. But if you've been done wrong and nobody ever really apologized to you, then that actually means that people are exploiting your good intent and switching it around to you wanting to have validation. That's not the way it goes, you see. And I feel like Spirit is now saying, like, you fixed enough. You fixed enough broken souls that's been wandering around that always get leashed onto you for you to fix them, right? So anyone around you that's like behaving weird, believe and trust your soul, or believe it to my soul, Ray Charles. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So some people are lying straight. Some people act, this feels like, energetically you already know some things are off, or certain energies are awkward. Maybe perhaps without your absence, things look feel awkward, right? And this is just literally saying like your vision is correct. Believe your vision. Everyone is maybe saying like, oh, that's so good, and this is so good, and this is so nice. Well, when you look at it, you're just like, I don't think so. You know, so trust your intuition, trust your feelings over what others say, because people make it look or feel or sound all perfect. Well, you know better. Okay, never forget that. You know better. And again, we're having like the shadow here at the bottom here as well. And the shadow card is really talking about like needing to accept your shadow work and working through that, but not necessarily changing everything about yourself just because you have a shadow. It's about how you twist that shadow. And what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. That's what it is. Some people just only put emphasis and focus on your dark side, whereas also your dark side holds power. Let's say, for example, you're very, how do I say that? Maybe some people may think that you're very selfish or ego-driven or whatever, you know, like those type of terms, right? But in reality, like that could be true, right? But at the same time, it's also like a powerful tool to use to actually get things done. So you're very determined, you're very much in control of yourself, of your future, of your present moment, right? Like it's the way that we take those negative or dark traits or energies and what we can do to actually make them positive. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, let's do an Isis deck. Alright, we've got the Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. So again, maybe you need to call in Isis, goddess Isis, to take back your power, also for manifestation, but also for protection. By the way, I am doing like a little bit of a protection ritual as well, so maybe that's why the energies are being amplified, but also I'm sending you a lot of protection around this time, and to, yeah, keep on taking back your power. Also be courageous. Don't get yourself stuck into a corner. You're not supposed to be in a corner, honey. You're supposed to be out there, shining bright like a diamond. Okay? See you soon. Take care.